Okay, so here's a Sony PS-F5, also known as the Flamingo. This thing is in pristine condition. Um, I believe it was either unused or very, very, very lightly used. There was really no indication that this thing was really used, except that the power supply was not included. You could just get a replacement power supply, but you want to make sure it's the right polarity. I believe it tells you which polarity is correct. I believe the center is negative and the outer is positive. So you don't have to have the original. You could just get a replacement. However, you have to be absolutely sure that it's the right polarity, or else you will possibly damage the record player. So let's get started. So here's the box. It's in fairly good condition. The graphics are still vibrant and very visible. There's some wear to the box. However, it's still in great condition. It'd be a great display piece. Here's a serial number. And this does include the original inserts. There's a little bit of damage to one of the inserts, just from styrofoam, kind of deteriorates over age. But maybe it looks like possibly the original batteries were in here. Maybe damaged it or something, or maybe even I've even seen tape do this. When tape gets really old, it kind of just eats into the old styrofoam. The user manual is included. It's in great shape, as well as the original warranty card and the original 45 adapter with the brush. It's unused, so that's all included. I will ship this with no batteries. It's just not a good idea to ship anything with batteries. Here's the dust cover. Usually this is missing or broken. There's I think someone on Etsy, or I think eBay, makes replacements in different colorways. They're pretty cool looking, but this is the original one it came with. Now this thing is just in pristine condition. The original Sony sticker still on. Really, you'd have to be staring at this close, trying to find any kind of imperfections with it. I don't really see any, to be honest. I mean, there's maybe like a light scuff here, but again, you'd have to be really looking for them. This thing is in pristine condition, like I said. The feet rotate just perfectly. It plays really well. Also cleaned out the headphone jacks. You know, sometimes they get dusty and kind of has some distortion when you try to listen to them. Now this supports 7-inch and 12-inch. It does not support 10-inch records. Don't try to play them because it's going to kind of screw with it. Plays both in 33 and 45 RPM. The volume dial here is free of any distortion as well. All buttons work. I will play a record for you guys shortly to show you how it works. The release button and disc hold is up here. After I play a record, or maybe in a different video, I'll make a tutorial on how to replace the stylus, or even I probably will. Actually, I'm going to ship it with the stylus either the cartridge either removed or with its protective lock on. Well, it's not really a lock. It's basically like on the cartridge, on the stylus, there's a little cover, so I'll probably have that down. This might be a little tricky on how to open this. It's really easy once I demonstrate it, but if you're doing it for the first time, it may be a little intimidating. So let me play a record for you. Let me just set the phone down really quick. It's fairly hard to do this with just one hand. So let me plug in this speaker here. Probably fast forward this, so okay. So here is the record. So what you do is you just kind of, this has to be on release. So what you want to do is just drop your record in here. It has like a stop point, and once it's in there, you just turn this over to disc hold. make sure it's powered on. And before I hit play on the volume, you want to make sure that the volume isn't cranked all the way up. You want to kind of have it at a reasonable volume, then turn up your, either your amp or your receiver or whatever you're utilizing. Because if you have it full blown, it kind of sounds kind of muddy. So. There you go. Okay, so stop it, it returns back to its original position. Then you could basically just hit turn the knob back to release and remove your record, and at that point you could turn it off. Okay, so that's the Sony PS-5. Whoever wins this, I'm sure you'll be more than content with it. This thing is very near mint. So if you have any questions, please message me.